Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and this is a look at what is going on in my 75 gallon. I have a tank boss emerging and I'm not really happy with it, so please stay tuned. This is my 75 gallon mixed African cichlid community. Having African cichlids is quite an experience. In my opinion, they don't compare with any other aquarium fish in the hobby. Their colors alone set them apart. Add to that the intelligence of living within a hierarchy, knowing where each member stands, and being respectful of authority within a community is amazing. This does not happen by accident. It has taken me a long time to have an aquarium of mixed African cichlids that mesh well, with next to no aggression, that I can confidently call a peaceful community. It's not a simple thing to achieve. Working towards having a peaceful community of cichlids takes time. In fact, having the words peaceful and cichlids in the same sentence is an oxymoron. I have spent hours watching my fish, learning their habits, who's trouble, and who's submissive. I have done the timeouts in order to calm down an aggressive fish. But honestly, I've never had long-term success with that. I have rehomed numerous stunning fish because they were a threat to the community and not worth injury or death to my other fish, just to keep them. In my mind, whether a fish is stunning or not, if he is so aggressive that he harms other fish, he's out the door. I don't waste time on them, as they will not change. Now I feel like I'm back to ground zero with this aquarium. I have been here many times over the past few years, and in fact I find it a challenge to bring together a good group of aggressive fish that will mesh well, live peacefully within a hierarchy. I just didn't think it would be this soon. With the loss of my tank boss ghost, I'm once again dealing with aggression. There are many forms of aggressive tank bosses. There are the killers who live by the law. If you don't toe the line, you die. There are the chasers who chase so severely they stress out the fish to the point of sickness or even death. Then we have the tormentors, the nitpickers, leaving bite marks, lip locking, shredding fins, and causing injuries that will heal and seldom end in death. But the least problematic of the group is the tank hog. They are your simple, typical bully. Now the good news is there are also tank bosses that control an environment without resorting to any of those methods of rule. That is the boss you want. They will oversee the entire tank without violence. They will break up fights, keeping the chain of command intact. In this way, the tank boss ensures his position remains secure. The other fish in the tank see this. They know who's trouble. By the boss's actions, they soon develop a respect for him. Looking at this tank, I'll give you one guess as to what type of bully, what type of tank boss I'm dealing with. A bully, I said it. I really thought Spectre would step up, but he hasn't. I'm clearly dealing with a tank hog. Most often tank hogs don't cause injuries or death. They're all bite, no bark. He throws his weight around and looks threatening enough to claim a good part of the tank for himself, but I'm sure if someone stood up to him, he would end up running and hiding. This fellow on the right has established himself and claimed his territory, which is about a third of the tank. No amount of rescaping will change that. It may be a day or two, but he will once again hog the tank. I have done the timeout thing and don't feel it's even worth the effort. The best course of action is rehoming. This tank hog type never has a second in command. He's a lone wolf. This is actually a good thing. Often in this situation, when the bully is removed and things have settled down, a good tank boss will emerge. I would love nothing better than to see one of Ghost's offspring take the role, but they're still quite young, so I'm doubtful. This would be an optimal time, as there's no established hierarchy in place with a tank hog. The others all seem to be civilized with each other. It will be interesting to see how things develop once the bully is removed. So until next time, thanks so much for watching. I hope your week's off to a great start, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.